Dear student, welcome. Now we are going to solve one more problem in coplanar concurrent force system. Determine the magnitude and direction of the resultant of the system of concurrent coplanar forces shown in figure. Okay, through this question, you are going to realize the importance of arrowhead direction. See, first you have to find the sigma h, algebraic sum of moment of all the forces about horizontal direction. Before going to find the sigma h, first you got to write all the angle with the x-axis. You know, already we have discussed. For sigma h, all the angles cos, and in sigma b, all the angles sine. When in the given diagram, all the angles with the x-axis. Otherwise, it is different. So, as per the formula procedure, first we got to convert all the angles with the x-axis. So first force 45 degree with the x-axis, second force 25 Newton with y-axis 30 degree. So remaining 60 degree. Third force 30 Newton, 60 degree with x-axis. So sigma h equal to 55 cos 45, 55 cos 45 degree and plus 40 Newton. 40 Newton only in horizontal direction. So no need to put the angle. And then 25 cos 60 towards negative direction. See the arrowhead direction towards right side direction. The force placed in second quadrant, but the direction towards right side direction. So positive. 25 cos 60. And then 30 cos 60 negative direction. 30 cos 60 negative direction. Now calculate the value, sigma h value. Sigma h equal to 76.39 Newton. 76.39 Newton. So the main difference, this is our main difference. The force placed in second quadrant, but the arrowhead direction towards right side, so positive. Very, very important. And then sigma v. Next you have to find sigma v. What is sigma v? Algebraic sum of all the vertical forces. So 55 sine 45, positive direction, upward positive. So 55 sine 45. Upward direction. 25 sine 60 towards downward direction. Force placed in second quadrant, but towards downward direction. So negative. Minus 25 sine 60. Minus 30 sine 60. Now the sigma v value, by using scientific calculator you have to find the sigma v. Sigma v equal to minus 8.74 Newton. So sigma H positive, sigma V negative. So the resultant value placed in fourth quadrant. X-axis positive, y-axis negative. Now how to find the resultant? R equal to root of sigma H square plus sigma V square. So what is sigma H value and sigma V value? Sigma H 76.39 the whole square plus sigma V value minus 8.74 the whole square. Now the value, resultant value R equal to 76.89 Newton. 76.89. So R equal to 76.89 Newton. How to find direction of the resultant theta? What is the formula? Theta equal to tan inverse sigma V by sigma H. No need to put the negative sign for sigma V. Just write the value. Tan inverse 8.74 divided by 76.39. Angle theta equal to 6.53. Theta equal to 6.53 degree. So how to draw the resultant diagram? Sigma H positive direction, sigma V negative direction, sigma H equal to 76.39 Newton, sigma V equal to 8.74 Newton, R equal to 76.89 Newton at inclination 6.53. So R equal to 76.89 Newton at the inclination with the x-axis 6.53 degree. 6.53. This is our resultant diagram. Dear student, while you solve the problem in coplanar concurrent force system, please concentrate on aerogut direction. Many students make the mistakes in this aerogut direction. So while you solve the problem, please concentrate on aerogut direction. Okay. Dear students, thank you very much for your patient listening. If you like this video, share it to your friends and subscribe our channel for continuous mechanical lecture series. Thank you very much.